10 most expensive toys for adults with cash to spare. These expensive toys for adults can give the big boys and girls fun in a new way, even though that they are supposed to have a dull life. For those who still have spare time to do certain activities and consider getting a hobby or practicing a sport, expensive toys for adults were created. A list of gadgets and things that are a base of fun. For big bucks, they were developed a couple of gadgets or items whose only purpose is to entertain the grown-up in every one of you, making you want to buy these expensive layer items. Aside from not being boring as an adult, growing up means being able to play with better toys that are large, better, and more expensive. Let's see what these toys are about and what they can do besides entertain you as a kid. Number 1. The Gotham Golf Cart. The most expensive toys for adults include a custom-made golf cart inspired by the Batman movies for Batman fans. As part of its design, the Gotham Golf Cart mimicked the shape and design of Tumbler, the car driven by the hero in the Dark Knight movies. For $35,000, the ride is a toy for the rich who wish to customize their golfing days with a ride in a modified super golf cart. We said it was a replica of the actual movie vehicle, but it also has some awesome features that will make you feel like Batman on the golf course. We think that for sure those who buy this cart will use it for rides on the big estates, not just for golfing, with the body armor and special designed wheels to go through sand holes and mini ponds. Number 2. The Killer Whale Submarine. With this next item, we jump from one price range to another, bringing another toy for the adult who enjoys diving, marine animals, and submarines. Most of you think, how do these things blend together? Well, it is very simple because they stay at the base of the Killer Whale Submarine. The submarine resembles an actual live orca, but it's actually a hydroplane that can travel up to 80 km per hour on the surface and half as fast underwater. As the driver can dive, cruise the surface, and jump with this $100,000 toy, he can bring a second person with him as well. From the speedometer, tachometer, engine gauges, and the LCD display to a waterproof cockpit that mimics submersible watercrafts, the expensive adult toy has everything it needs. Number 3. Porsche 917 Le Mans Raceway. Those who love sports car will be interested in a miniature racetrack built inside the body of $1 million car. We have a solution for you if you like sports cars and don't want to waste your money buying an actual size. Fully functional Porsche 917 race car. Our Porsche 917 race car was built using a scale model of the famous Le Mans racetrack in France by some geniuses. The actual tires, working headlight, and original body kit hide a beautiful racetrack with everything detailed to the maximum, from trees and race cars to the actual track and cars involved in races. While the price is $135,000, it's not comparable to a car, but instead you get a model with a kid's twist, which is perfect for children who enjoy playing with them. Number 4. The smallest and fastest electric car. The next item might amaze some car enthusiasts because with traffic jams, crowded highways, and limited parking spaces, this toy is lifesaver for them. Almost like a toy town car, this electric car is the world's smallest and fastest. The muscle car of electric cars is actually made up of 2 separate motors similar to those used in locomotives. With a price of $200,000 and a speed of 190 km per hour, this little car will make you run down streets and create chaos when passing police cars. Featuring 2 seats and chassis built for sports cars, this toy is an expensive item that can be carried in the back of pickup truck because of its small size. Number 5. Animatronic Triceratops. We used to play with all kinds of toys as kids, including dinosaur toys of all sizes and types. Since this dream cannot be fulfilled as an adult, we decided that you could purchase your big-size animatronic real Dinosaurus Triceratops with $3,500,000. With this motion sensor cameras installed in his eyes, the dino measures 20 feet and can interact with anyone who walks in front of it. It is digitally operated and responds to facial movements of the person in front of it by moving its head, opening its mouth, and making some facial expressions. Basically, This is the perfect expo toy that interacts and talks, looks and sounds like a saurian dinosaur, and has a pretty high price tag, being one of the most expensive adult toys. Number 6. The Helicycle. This multinational gadget allows you to cruise through the streets and then rise up into the air, which is number 6 on our list of the most expensive toys for adults. Whenever we discuss flying cars, we all thought it would be more fun and easier to drive a motorcycle that converts into a helicopter. First, you need to cash out $395,000 because this helicopter/motorcycle is a toy for those with large bank accounts only. After a 10-minute transformation, the craft can transport 2 people with a maximum speed of 180 km per hour, regardless of whether it is a 3-wheel motorcycle or a gyrocopter. If you're planning on taking a trip and the highway is jammed, jump from your motorcycle to your hemicycle and cruise to an altitude under 4,000 feet with a fuel range of 350 km when flying or 1,200 km when biking. Number 7. Torpedo Boat. This item is on number 7 on our list of the most expensive toys for adults since it is another water enthusiast's toy. It would cost exactly $1 million to purchase a fully functioning World War II patrol boat and torpedo boat reconditioned for you and your friends to enjoy. A beauty among adult toys, this beast was built more than half a decade ago, and only 12 have been made by the restorer. Modern navigation and state-of-the-art engines make the boat fast and everything on it looks real, even the guns and torpedo launchers. But when on the water, they actually don't work, but they certainly scare the fishermen. Number 8. Kuratas Wearable Robot. Children play with robots on a daily basis. What if grown-ups could do the same? Unlike our parents who spend $20 on a robot, you'll have to dig deep into pockets to buy this adult toy, which costs $1.3 million. We found that perfect item for you if you're rich and want to play with a huge robot that you can control from inside as a personal toy. The robot is 4 meters tall, designed and manufactured by a Japanese weapons manufacturer, and can be controlled by a live person from inside, making the guy inside feel like he's the villain in an Iron Man movie. Number 9. Lotus Elise Submarine. Once again, landing in the space of things with multiple users, we came across a toy for the rich with a high price and a particular purpose. Submarine sports cars are an amazing design for the rich people who like to combine sports with activities in one vehicle, which is the Submarine sports car. It is in fact a modified Lotus Elise sports car with a similar function to that of a James Bond car. It is capable of cruising and submerging at high speeds, managing, for example, a speed of 2 knots when it comes to underwater travel. And lastly, number 10, U-Boat Worx Sea Explorer 5 Exploration Submarine. So you have to earn a lot to get the next big boy. Wanting to dive around the reef in a personal submarine and bring with you the entire family, well, we have a price for doing this activity and a special adult toy that helps you. This is the U-Boat Worx Sea Explorer, a submarine built for 5 people that costs around $2.7 million. You can easily explore the bottom of the sea with the grown-up toy, which can submerge to a depth of 656 feet or search for artifacts with it. With the latest technology and devices to facilitate such trip, the toy is prepared to fulfill your fantasies about the lost treasures of the sea or exotic fish.